a seat, sip some wisdom, and stay a while. This is the Prosperity Lounge, where growth gets personal. Step inside, we're breaking chains.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. It is Friday night. Get my mic all set up here. Welcome to the show. Normally we're in studio. We're not in studio tonight. Last day of the vacation, but we're here live on YouTube for everybody. Perfect. Making sure like everybody can hear me good. Looks like you can. Sweet. All right, use the StreamYard tonight to see how this goes again. Usually I use Restream in the studio, use the StreamYard at home. StreamYard lets me do both formats, so checking that out to see how that works. Bunch of you here. Thank you for showing up. Friday night, January 2nd. How was everybody's New Year's? Hope everybody's New Year's was fantastic. I was busy, got a lot of stuff going on. And, we are here at the Prosperity Lounge. So thank you very much for being here. Link below to join the free community. It's free. Let's see what we got going on. I got a text message right in the middle of the show. Oh, interesting. Cool. Something about a leak, but I don't have to worry about it. It's not me. Anyway, happy to have you guys all here. First off, let me start off by saying thank you again to, I'm trying to find all the little assets to throw up here on the screen. If you want to subscribe to everything, we got that little QR code in the corner. Go ahead and click on that. That'll help you subscribe to the YouTube channel. But if you're already here, just click on subscribe and you're good to go. And like the video, of course. There's some options here. First, I want to say thank you to our sponsors. So, right there. Go ahead and click on that and take you to our sponsors page. We have our two sponsors right now, which are Bello Business Solutions and LaPera Insurance. I'll go ahead and I'll actually go ahead and share my screen with you guys so you can see what that looks like. Oh, okay. We got our Bello Business Solutions. Easy to utilize solutions built to help both individuals and businesses find smart ways to solve their most taxing issues. Taxes, business solutions, accounting, and bookkeeping. Info at bellobusinesssolutions.com or 865-512-9400. Use code MakeBusinessMakeSense when you call and get a free consultation. And LaPera Insurance. Home, auto, business, life, and more. Call Joe LaPera today at 847-223-4747 or email him at jlapera, that's JLAPERA at farmersagent.com. You can also, when you use promo code JRRadio, you're going to get a free gift card for the first 10 quotes this month. And you can also visit our page, which is the Prosperity Lounge podcast.com/sponsors. This is the home of our radio show and podcast, prosperityloungepodcast.com. Click on there, click on sponsors, and you'll get a list of our sponsors. That is it. Hey there in the chat. Hi, Pepper Jack. Nice for you to join us. Noxy Knox, as always. Thank you for being here. Got some cool stuff going on. And if you feel compelled to help the show out, and we're still trying to get monetized, we're still trying to plug along there, but we have our Buy Me a Coffee link. You can scan that. You can join the membership there at Buy Me a Coffee. There's business memberships and personal memberships as well. Help support the show. Get your name mentioned. Get your business mentioned on the podcast, on the radio show, and more going forward. We got some really awesome stuff coming up in the new year. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to download or upload a new overlay that I've been using. Let's see if this works. Do it all on the fly. It kind of works. No, I don't like the way this looks on the short feed. My bad. I'm going to take that off. Yeah. All right. Well, I have to create one, I think, specifically for this and the short feed. But for now, we'll do it this way. And I don't want to get off the short feed right now. So we'll do that. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. As like I said earlier, you can go to theprosperitylounge.com. Prosperitylounge.com is right here. You can, if you're a member of the community, you can sign in there. If you're not, you can click on it and it'll like, as you leave, it'll pop up a thing to join the community. Use promo code radio, get a free guide, our 8-step guide to stop living paycheck to paycheck, absolutely free, right to your email box. And this is where you can go and follow the podcast along too. You can click on here. This will take you to the page we just were previously, the podcast page. This will take you to the YouTube, and specifically go to Apple or Spotify itself. And then, of course, we have our YouTube, our Prosperity Lounge Instagram, our budget app that's available called Prosperity Planner. And then, of course, our course, Don't Hate the B Word. It's our budgeting course, four-step budgeting course on budgeting. It's not anything else. And then, of course, you can join the lounge down here as well, get some more information. If you ever want to be a guest on the show, if you're curious about that, what that's about, you want to be a guest on Friday night live on the radio, if you live in the East Tennessee area, or want to be a guest on the podcast, you can click on here. It'll take you to our guest page, and you can see some of the cool guests we've had previously and what it kind of looks like. It's some fun behind the scenes stuff, which is kind of what we do on Friday nights. So if you want to be a guest, you can go here. You can book a radio appearance. You can book a podcast pre-interview. Not everybody who books a podcast pre-interview is going to make the podcast, but we'll get an opportunity to talk and see if it's compelling enough to get you on. And then, there'll be a lot of fun stuff, a little bit more about me on that page, and some of the cool things we've done as the podcast. So get an opportunity to check all that out as we move through the day and stuff. Let's see what we got going on in the chat. We got Abraham here. Please shout out me, please, Aaron. Okay, hey Aaron, how's it going? Please, please, please. Hi, everyone, shout out me, please. Okay, Aaron, there you go. Thanks for joining, Aaron. Make sure you're subbed and make sure you like this video. Leave a comment on some of my other stuff too. It'd be really cool to see what's up there. Appreciate you hopping on and being here. We are going to talk a little bit tonight about AI in your business in 2026. We got some guests in the next week or so that are going to be talking about branding and marketing and AI. I kind of wanted to give it as a little preview of what we're going to be talking about coming forward in the following week. So let's see what we got going on. First up, the new schedule. The new schedule is going to start next week on Monday. So Monday night, let me start. Monday morning, like normal, we'll have our podcast, Friday night podcast, radio show replay, Friday morning on Spotify, Apple, everywhere as the podcast, the main podcast show, Prosperity Lounge. That'll be normal business as usual Monday morning launch. There won't be one this Monday, but every Monday going forward, because I usually take this show and make it a Monday morning thing. I don't know if I'll do that with this or not. Maybe I will. I'm not sure. Monday night is the premiere of our 6 o'clock live premiere YouTube. Watch it first on YouTube. Join the chat. Stay afterwards for the live takeaway session that we're there. Takeaway and breakthroughs afterwards on Monday night or after the video ends. Sometimes we'll be joined by the guest as well. As we get further into the year, we'll probably be more joined by the guests more. On Wednesday, we're going to continue our Wednesday night series. We've been doing that for a while. A little bit of a twist coming up on those is, again, 6 o'clock live premiere on YouTube. And we'll have live chat, and then we'll have a live takeaway afterwards with the guest this week. Chris McGarrett will be joining me live in the chat and live afterwards for our takeaway. So he'll be here Come watch, ask questions about AI, about technology, about apps, about in his platform at lagos.com. Friday we'll be back for the live show. So the way it's going to work is the podcast, the audio versions of these will be the next morning. So we watch it live on YouTube Monday night. Tuesday morning, it's available as a podcast. We watch it live Wednesday night. Thursday morning, it's available as a podcast. We watch live Friday night. Monday morning, it's available as a podcast. So there's going to be something every Monday through Friday on that aspect. Now, speaking of Monday through Friday, starting Monday is our new morning Daily Dose of Prosperity show. Every Monday through Friday morning at 10 a.m., 9 or 10 a.m. I'm not sure. Probably 9 o'clock. You let me know in the chat, 9 or 10 o'clock. I don't either way, it's fine. I mean, I'm just gonna schedule it out. I think it's gonna be 9 o'clock. It's not gonna be live. It's gonna be a new video is gonna drop. They're under 5 minutes, 5 minutes or less. They're just like a quick hit tip on something, and everything's gonna build on each other. You could miss a couple. I don't recommend you do, but if you start on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because things are going to start. The lessons are going to start building on each other as we go through the year. So hopefully you guys go back and, if you start off late, go back and rewatch them. They're quick. Now, those are going to be also uploaded as a podcast, but a separate podcast called Daily Dose of Prosperity. All the links to all that stuff there too. It's all by the Prosperity Lounge. You should be able to find it if you search everywhere. It's not live yet. It'll be live on Monday. The first episode drops. So we'll have the 2 podcasts going for a while, the daily show on YouTube, and then some daily drops. So a couple things a day on the channel. Sometimes 3 or 4 things, plus shorts and reels and things like that. So there's going to be some constant action on the channel, giving you guys a whole bunch of reasons to keep coming back and visiting and watching more and more. This is value, 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 value. Plus, got the free community. Join that as well. ProsperityLounge.com. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. You get in there. You can chat with people, ask questions. That's some of the great stuff. I also want you guys to check out. Now, where is it here? Nope. Okay. Let's call this one up here. Prosperity Lounge Partners. Prosperity Lounge Partners is our new directory. You go to prosperityloungepartners.com and you could search for businesses in the area that you want to do business with. Like right now, we got a lot of East Tennessee businesses here, but a lot of these East Tennessee businesses do work everywhere, especially the insurance people and the business solutions people. You don't have to be just tied or here to use them. If you have a business and you're not in the East Tennessee area, click on that button in the upper corner that says Add New Business. Click on it and go ahead and add your business to the directory. And we'll check it out, make sure it's aligned with our values and the function of the show, and we'll get your business labeled in here and put in here. So that's a cool way to do it, cool way to support us, cool way for us to support you is get in here and, make sure you got your business. And you can click on these other businesses and check on like where they're located, their websites, and really fill out a whole profile for your business. And there's options on here too of, a lot of stuff that's free. And if you want some extra stuff, including email spotlights. Email spotlights means I send out your email or your business to my email list, my exclusive email list. It's access of people like, hey, these are the people I want you to be using. As you go up, you get ads on the podcast, you get ads on the radio, you get maybe a video interview, your own email, your own podcast episode, basically. Co-branded graphics. So when I'm posting stuff on Instagram to my 50,000 followers and up across my platforms, I'm going to throw up your graphic with it as well and tag you as a collaborator and tag, sponsor and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be fun. And also get the quarterly Zoom networking meetings with all the other partners in that program. And then obviously the high one here. Big difference here is you have first access to new offerings plus an annual strategy call with me, which is a good value there because you're going to we'll go over your marketing, we'll go over your branding, we'll go over a whole bunch of stuff with you just for that. So I think that's a great, great deal there, plus the exposure and everything else you're going to get on top of just the ad. So got all that stuff coming up. And then finally, of course, I mentioned this before, our Prosperity Council. Prosperity Council is going to be launching this month. I'm still putting the finishing touches on the landing pages and stuff. Been busy, making all the videos and all this other stuff for the daily show and everything else, making sure that all launches correctly. I get about a week or two ahead, and then make sure, okay, now I can work on some other stuff. Prosperity Council is going to be like that sort of similar to that Zooms thing that was on there, but a little different. It's going to be anybody can join, small business owners, individuals looking for help on finances or guidance on leadership, community, etc. And basically we'll get in there and we'll do like a hot seat. So you get on the hot seat, rotate that around and ask your questions. You get basically the entire hour or so to you to help you and your business grow. And you'll be surrounded by people from all different industries and all different walks who can kind of walk you through what you need to do and how we can improve. And we'll keep each other accountable and we'll all grow together. So that's the fun part of all this is we're all going to grow together. And there's some incentives to join early for sure. Basically, I'm going to give everybody a month free. How about that? I'm going to give everybody the first month free. And then if you're a member of some Facebook groups that I'm a member of, look for, I'm not going to tell you which ones. You already have to be a member. Look for what am I trying to say? The post I'm going to post. That's what I meant to say. The post I'm going to post. And there you're going to get a second month free. So certain groups are going to get 2 months free. Everybody's going to get a month free, and we'll grow together. How about that, everybody? Hit something on my computer here, and I'm a little delayed, so I don't know if I'm going to hear it or not. So I'm going to wait and see if I hear it on my feed. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, it worked. My applause. Okay. I wanted to see if that worked. I don't hear anything on my end. Maybe if I have my headphones on, I would, but I don't hear it. I wanted to see if that applause worked. I guess it did. So I got my little mixing board next to me over here. You can't see it, but all my sounds and stuff. Upgrade some of these because some of these are like voice effects, which are fun, but I don't have the whole. I don't have some of them loaded either. So well, I'll have to load them at some point, but I'll have to do that. What's going on in the chat, everybody? Everybody was talking for a few minutes, and all of a sudden it was crickets there. But what can you do? I appreciate you stopping in. If you're here for the first time, feel free to subscribe. I'd love for you to subscribe and check out the channel. We're marching along to 2,000 subscribers, marching along to some good hours here, which we're trying to spread the word, trying to get some good messaging out there for everybody. And a lot of fun so far. All right, let's get into the topic a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about. Let me call it up here. I wrote some notes for myself here. AI branding and the future of how we do business. Yeah, I think that was what I wanted to talk about. Let me get my notes. Load them into my notes section here. Does it all fit? Almost, I think. Let me check one thing. Yeah, no, it does. Okay, perfect. All my notes. Sweet. That's a cool thing about StreamYard is the notes section. Restream has it too, but there's the amount of characters you can use on some of these is different. So I want to talk a little bit about, and this kind of sets up the week coming forward with our guest, is our AI. We had a great conversation about AI and travel with Amy Shoemake back in December, when our last episode live, which I think was the 19th. Great episode there, talking about AI and travel, and it's done very well for us on the listings, on the watches. A lot of people watching that one. Man, I'm just looking at myself on the TV. I am blurry. That is really bad. I apologize. I don't know if it's when I record on my computer, man, I am crystal clear. I am seeing myself crystal clear too. I don't know what is going on and why am I blurry. Yeah. Yeah, it comes and goes. I think it's the upload speed. It's just really odd. It's these third-party apps too. I mean, if I go live on my phone right now, I'm probably clear. But going live on the computer, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It just doesn't make the quality look good at all. But anyway, so we talked about AI and travel. And so now we're going to talk a little bit about AI in your business overall, right? So, obviously, if you turn on the news lately, open LinkedIn up, you're scrolling through social media, which you're probably doing right now, half listening to me, looking at something else. You're seeing AI, right? You're seeing stuff around AI. Every day, there's some new AI tool, there's new AI inventions, there's new AI applications, there's new AI everything. And people are feeling curious. I know I am. I definitely like trying some good stuff, some good AI stuff here and there. Let's see. And then there's definitely fear around AI, right? You guys feel, I know sometimes when I'm trying something new, I don't know, there's a sense of fear, anxiety, maybe that's better, anxiety. But there's a fear behind AI. Is it taking over? Is it running the world? Are people going to lose their jobs? What's the deal with all that? So I get it. And then there's confusion, right? Confusion about what's real, what's not real. Did it produce the content you wanted? Was it correct? And then confusion about how to use it as well. How do I create these videos? How do I create these images? How do I create this text and formats and things like that they're talking about? How do I do that? And then fatigue. There's always a new tool out there. Are you using the right one? It's always like, hey, this tool here is the best AI tool. It does everything you need. You don't need anything else but this one right here. And then 2 days later, you see something that says, that tool you were using, that was the best. Well, ours does this, all they do and more. So come use this tool. Or it does this better. And you're just tired. You're just fatigued from all that's out there, trying to learn it all, do it all that kind of stuff. You're just tired of it. Hey, Soul by Strong. Hi. Thanks for joining me this evening. We're talking about AI in your business and some branding and marketing as we set up next week's live content and new stuff we're doing. People are in both. I think Noxie's man in the chat and the other one, just in case, but we're here. We're here in both. I see both chats on my end. Looks like most people have commented on the short feed. So I'm not sure how people are watching, but I'm happy you're here. So yeah, so we talked about curiosity, fear, confusion, fatigue, all those things when it comes to AI. I'm usually an early adopter when it comes to the technology. Like I am trying everything out. I'm looking for like the best tool. Um, Not really looking for a shortcut, but maybe I am in a sense doing it so I can look for a shortcut. Let me fix my camera. For a shortcut, maybe try to save some time here and there. So I like the way things work. Not everything's 100% perfect like I like it to be, but it is what it is. What I want people to understand, though, is that AI isn't replacing people. It's not. We get all this fear. That's one of the things about it is the fear stuff, right? It's like, I'm going to lose my job to AI. AI isn't replacing people, but people who understand how to use AI are replacing people who don't. Let me say that again. People who understand AI are replacing people who don't. So the job title, the job description, the job capabilities, and things like that, that's what's changing. That's what's changing. Not necessarily we're losing, maybe we're trimming down a workforce. Maybe that's what's happening. And yeah, so you might lose, there might be some jobs that are lost, but replacing people who don't know AI with people who do know AI, that's just the new way of doing business. And remember, probably 20, 30 years ago when computers came out, people were like, oh man, computers are going to replace a lot of people in the workforce. And there's people who learned how to code. They said, get into coding, get into coding, get into coding. And yeah, those people started replacing people who didn't know how to code. And people were going back to school to learn how to code later in life so they can work on computers and then do cybersecurity and work everything in that space so they would stay relevant. And that is what's going on in AI. One of the things we have to think about too is this nature of how do we want to proceed with AI in our business. And I think it's a great tool to have for your business as long as you stay calm around it. Don't get worked up. Don't go crazy. Use it for how you want to use it. It's a teammate. It's a tool, just like you have your financial tools in your business, how people can pay you, how they swipe cards with you, payment processing services, things like that. Is a tool for your business. It's not a crutch for your business. It's a tool for your business. Be thoughtful around it. Okay. As you integrate your AI to your business, you got to make sure that you stay thoughtful to the employees around you, the training and what the outputs are going to be and how you're going to use it. Just coming in the next day, a Monday, going, all right, I got 12 AI services. I don't need any of you anymore. So we're good to go. Thank you all. Have a nice life. That's not the way to do it. Be practical as well. Practical means, yeah, sign up for 12 AI services at one time and you don't have the opportunity to learn one and you're floundering through the rest of them and you're producing junk. Yeah. So be practical. Start with one, learn it, and then graduate to the second one or third one. There's some basic ones out there. I mean, everybody's using ChatGPT like crazy. Now, ChatGPT is like the basic one. Like, oh, forget ChatGPT. Try this. Well, learn one and then try the next one as you graduate because you may only need what ChatGPT is giving you. You may not need all this other stuff. So be practical in that base, in that format. And of course, being values based, how you're using it, and what outputs you're trying to get and what you're trying to how you're trying to, what you're trying to accomplish. That's what you're trying to accomplish with the outputs you're doing. Now, remember, going back to what I said earlier, like ChatGPT and AI, is people understand how to use AI are replacing the ones who don't. So what that means in this respect is how to use it, how to prompt it, what to say specifically will get you what you need to be successful in your business. Just randomly asking it a question, but any parameters or basics or guidelines around it, everybody who pretty much asks that same question is going to get the same answer. As it learns you better and picks up on the training that you're doing with it, it'll start to give you the answers along with what you need. Now, the one thing to be careful about, and I'm probably going to get there later, is every answer that you put in, you are 100% correct on. If I say, hey, ChatGPT, you think it'd be a good idea if I jumped off a bridge while screaming my company's name for marketing? It'll say, oh, wow, I think that's a great idea. Any kind of marketing is great marketing. You're a genius. It's not the right answer. But the any marketing is good marketing part, let me think about that a little bit more. What can I do? So again, it's the prompts that you put in there that are going to give the output and push back on it. Use it as a sounding board. Use it as a brain dump. You got a lot of stuff in your head, put it all in there. Organize your notes, organize your calls, organize your thought processes, your flows. Perfect. That's the way it should work. It's great. Let's get into the chat here. Yeah, everyone else is blurry. Yep, everyone else is blurry. Thank you, Emmy. We are all blurry for some reason. I do not know why. We are blurry. I might try to plug in my maybe I'll try to plug in my other camera. Let me try that. For some reason, I don't know why it does it on Friday at the studio too. When I come back and I record, my guest is always clear and I am always blurry. I've been using my computer camera, which only upscales to a certain amount. But if I plug in my better camera, we might get a better view of me. I don't know. Don't know if it's that or if it's the upload speed on the internet. We're going to try this in real time. See if it changes anything. Oh, I should get my stand out. I love that. It's just real time. And let's get to change the camera feed. All right. Let's see if that works because I look a little clearer on my computer. So maybe that worked. Let's see. Check on my computer. Give myself a thumbs up and watch it here and see. No, I am still blurry. Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, we're just there the other day. So just there the other day. I can't type because there we go. Knox just put in the chat. Yeah. Okay, it's clear. Well, for some reason, on one of my feeds, it's not. So we'll go with that. Yay. Thank you for that. Trying to work on this to get the most clear. All the videos that I record are super clear. My lives have just been funky. I don't know. But 13 in here. Appreciate you showing up. Got 2 chats going on, 2 live streams going on. We have our horizontal feed and our shorts feed. So thank you if you're hearing either one of those. Please subscribe. Please like this video, either one that you're in. And, like, subscribe. come on back. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights at 6 o'clock. Live premieres Monday and Wednesday with a live chat and a video afterwards. Friday night at 6, we're live for the radio show. Tonight we are taking our last night off from the Christmas break. So that is it. Let me try something. Let me try one thing here. This is going to be really weird, but I'm going to try to invite myself as a guest on my phone, join from my phone, and then turn off this stuff and see if it is going to do anything different. I don't know. My camera's right in the middle of my screen. All right, let's try this, guys. Yeah, the short feed is, I don't know, the other feed is weird too. Like I'm looking on the TV. I got it up over here just kind of see what it kind of looks like. And it's blurry on that too. Let me try this, guys. 1 second. Oh, yes, you connect with you. Okay, I got to connect. Can I connect to the same feed? I don't know. Gotta love doing all this live. Okay, open up the YouTube app. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, gotta close that down. Open this up. Confirm. Okay, continue. It's getting clear and then it goes blurry. Yeah, I know. It's just. What the heck? Yep. 1 second, guys. Settings, camera. Ooh. Okay, iPhone. Well, we'll see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work at all. Scroll that down. Okay, got to add. No, that's even worse. That's even worse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. I have no idea why it does this, but it does it. Oh. I wonder if I just go live through YouTube itself and not through. Not the other one, not this way. Interesting. Okay, let me go back to my other camera here. Okay. I am going to go. All right, let's try that. It's just weird how they upscale it and stuff and just don't let you know. Okay. I am going to go live just on YouTube. So I'm going to end this It's just going to be a horizontal stream. Unfortunately, it's not going to be vertical. Maybe I can just go live vertically on YouTube. I'm going to try that. Stay right here. Be right back. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's going on. Come right back. I'm going to put in the chat what's going on. Different way. And we'll see what happens. Okay? So stay tuned. Be right back. I'm going to try to fix this feed here. See if I get clearer using something else. Don't really know. See what happens. Stay tuned.